11 forward, number 10, Jabari a 6-foot guard, number 5, Fred Access, 6'10", number 28, Alfred a 6'7" guard, number 1, starting at small forward, standing 6'11", number 7, Kevin Durant. Your Houston Rockets head coach is Ime Udoka. Let's make your Houston Rockets!
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle at the 2 with 5. It's Sohan and Wemby. And it's Fox in at point guard. And for the Rockets, Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Durant in at small forward. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now here's Vassell. Down low, Wembanyama. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Durant against Vassell. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. No good that time.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Wembanyama with it. Van Vliet covering. San Antonio moving the ball around. Yep, that one's good.
If this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. San Antonio with the ball after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama, the fader, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Şengün, a screen on Vassell. Durant on the attack. Here's Şengün. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Durant. San Antonio getting their last shot to go.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. Here's Sohan. Off target with the three. Rockets trail by 3. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
3 on the clock. The 3 from Thompson. Rebound by San Antonio. Puts up the 8-footer. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside. Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And he goes big with the dunk. Right over Kevin Durant.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 70-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thompson outside. For three, Durant drops in the three. Durant's got 5.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
San Antonio leading. And here's Fox. Still without a bucket. Sohan outside. Pass to Vassell. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. Thompson scanning the floor. The kick out to Van Vliet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Sohan. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. This one for 3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. The Spurs have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Durant against Vassell. And he's going for the lob. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
6 to shoot. Here's Vassell. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Durant for 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow, he was left open.
Pass to Castle. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson outside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Smith. No points so far. There's the triple. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Smith.
In rhythm, quick trigger. KD at his best.
Castle outside. Vassell outside. Here's Sohan. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Sohan's got 7 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Fox. Back to Sohan. Fires the 3. Durant pulls it in. Rockets trail by 6. Inside. Van Vliet misses.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Castle on the wing. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
Here's Van Vliet following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Let's go with a three. And Van Vliet again missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Fox, that's good.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Durant. He's got 13. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. And Van Vliet again missing. San Antonio leading by 12. Oh, deflected. Thompson right side. Offline with a three. San Antonio has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Smith. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. And it's Johnson in for Vassell. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Pass to Thompson. Outside Eason. They need this. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
Now Fox. Now Wembanyama. Started by Capella. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Capella. The kick to Durant. Lets it fly. Releases from the wing and drills it. 15 points for Durant.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Outside Johnson. Barnes with a screen on Easton. Johnson for three. Pure from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 14.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Another three from Houston.
He was determined to get those points back. You could just see the competitiveness of Van Vliet there.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Castle outside. Wembanyama screen. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Durant. The kick out to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio leading by 11. To the inside. Barnes, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Outside Durant. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Durant. Now Van Vliet. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Goes up on the baseline. Castle misses. Houston shooting about 43% since tip-off. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, they lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they've played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Tari Eason is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred VanVleet. The heady vet will now also guide the players' union in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He's come a long way. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Now here's Durant. 17 points in the game. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Houston shooting their first free throw in this game. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio.
At the line for Houston, Kevin Durant. One shot.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Now here's Van Vliet. On the wing, Thompson. Van Vliet finds Thompson. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Harper. San Antonio again missing.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
To the right side. Here's Eason. From outside, off the mark. Spurs lead by 8. Vassell outside. Pass to Fox. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Down low. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson.
Capella's a capable scorer from the interior. Nice job there.
On the wing, Vassell. Back to Fox. Takes the 3. Rockets.
Even under the best of circumstances.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Alperen Şengün's checked in for Houston.
Get wild for them once again.
Sohan outside. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Fox for 3. Boom! Fox with a triple.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Outside Durant. Tries a 10-footer. No good off the back of the rim. San Antonio leading by 6. Vassell outside. Fox for 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Lets it fly from 18. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
Vassell, a screen on Durant. The shot by Sohan, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Brad.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Just 4 to shoot from deep. Harper. San Antonio again can't hit. The Rockets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Out to Thompson. 4-3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Sohan outside. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. From deep, Harper gets the 3 ball to go. And the Spurs lead by 5.
A fairly confident three-point shooter. I'm sure Coach hopes Harper only gets better at this.
Thompson outside. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fox outside. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Eason with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
The name of the game isn't scoring. It's scoring efficiency.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. They set a pick. The 3 is up. The shot no good. Eason with some nice D. The Rockets have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Eason's got 5 now.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Cornette's checked in. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Harper. Pass to Sohan. Here's Harper for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side Durant. Jacks up a 3. And Houston another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. Getting it done from out there.
Now here's Sohan. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Fox. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
There's the 3. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Harper passes to Cornette from the right block. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Barnes comes in for Sohan, and Stephon Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And that one misses. Well, Houston's shooting 56% for the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. The three. Vassell with the rebound. The Spurs shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Cornet sets a screen. To the middle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. And a nice assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 1.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
Okogie's checked in for Thompson. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. Barnes with it. No made baskets yet. Over Finney-Smith. Nails the 16-footer.
Boy, the quick release of Barnes is really something to behold. Knockdown mid-range shooter who strokes it with confidence.
Pass to Okogie. Outside Finney-Smith. Fires in the triple. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Harper.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Rockets shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Pass to Van Vliet. The 3-ball. Rebound by San Antonio. Now here's Castle. A minute 35 left in the half. Here's Cornet. San Antonio moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Harper passes to Cornet. Here's Barnes. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter. The Rockets shooting the rock well in the second quarter. 55% from the floor. Durant, the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Okogie, 3-pointer, and he buries his first look.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Now here's Castle. Cornet sets a screen to the paint. Good D by Şengün. Houston leading by 3. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. And he banks in the layup. Finney-Smith's got 5 points.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harper. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Durant against Johnson. KD jams it straight down.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Now here's Castle. Fires the 3. Cornet. Can't throw down the putback. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Back to the game after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. So on the floor for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And so it's San Antonio with it. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Castle misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson with a screen. Oh, KD from downtown.
Just was a step beyond the half-court line. Durant a threat to let it fly. Great range.
Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. The 3. Sohan outside. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Vassell can't get it to go. The Rockets lead by 8. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Pass to Wembanyama. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Houston has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Van Vliet finds Durant. Back to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Fox. Spurs trail by 11. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you guys.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. San Antonio with the ball after Houston's 3-pointer on the other end. Vassell passes to Fox. Off target from outside.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Smith, rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
San Antonio shooting their 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
The Rockets lead by 9. And here's Durant. He's got 38. And Houston another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The 3 from Wembanyama. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Up top, Durant. He's guarded by Vassell. The 3, Smith. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 4 assists in the game. Şengün against Wembanyama. Castle outside from downtown. Nice D from Thompson. The Rockets lead by 12. Now Van Vliet. He's got 11. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Steven Adams checked in for Houston.
Steven Adams.
For San Antonio, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Houston making a change here. Easton's checked in.
In for Houston, number 17, Corey Eason.
Fox with the ball. He's got 6. Castle a screen on Van Vliet. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 8. Houston leading by 10. Thompson outside. To the inside. Adams. And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Fox for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Outside Eason. Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Castle for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Castle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Here's Fox. After Houston's three-pointer on the other end. No coverage that time.
The response. Devin Vassell saying, I can hit a 3 too.
Eason against Vassell. Eason, pass to Thompson. Back to Eason. Here's the 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Knocks it loose. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. For San Antonio, Olynyk checked in for Sohan. And it's Bryant in for Castle.
Bryant.
Victor Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Smith with a screen on Vassell. Smith outside. They grab their own miss. Houston working the ball around. Back to Eason. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. Spurs trail by 4. Left side, Wembanyama. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Houston making some changes. Finney Smith comes in for Smith, and Okogie is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Outside Eason. Pass to Okogie. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Van Vliet's got 14.
You can't play off of Van Vliet too much because he'll burn you off the catch and shoot.
From deep, Harper. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 5. Here's Okogie. Outside Eason. From outside the arc. No luck on that one. Here's Harper. Guarded by Van Vliet. Harper passes to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy touch.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
Finney Smith, a screen. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Olynyk with the ball. Guarded now by Finney Smith.
An explosive finish for a big man who doesn't always take it to the rim hard.
Yeah, he has the appropriate size to attack the rim, but he usually doesn't.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
Now here's Van Vliet. 14 points for him. Pass to Okogie. Puts up a three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
Knocked down that time by Josh Okogie. He's been working on that jump shot, and you can tell, trying to be more consistent with it.
Here's Harper. He's got 5. From the arc. No good there. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Whoa, oh, man. Okogie busting out something special that time. I'm glad I was able to check that out.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 27. Pass to Harper. Launches it. Drains the triple. Harper's got 8 points.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. The kick to Olynyk for the tie. Easton pulls it in. Houston leading by 3. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Harper passes to Bryant. Now Vassell. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter here. Out left to the wing. Olynyk for 3. That shot missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Okogie. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Back to Okogie. Takes a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Inside. Here's Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Sinks it from distance. 11 points in the game.
Dropping an absolute dime. It's really Van Vliet's specialty. He loves sharing the sugar.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
With 1 on the clock. The shot that time not on target. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Spurs trail by 3. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Fred VanVleet out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Capella in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Johnson. That misses, and a chance to tie it. Smith against Barnes. Back to Smith. Here's Okogie. VanVleet with a screen on Castle. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
To the middle. Here's Cornette. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Smith. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Now here's Fox. On target from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Durant, the pass to Capella. Outside Durant. Okogie on the wing. From deep. Barnes with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Johnson passes to Cornette. Back to Johnson. Deflects the pass. Here's Durant. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
Johnson a screen on VanVleet. Outside Johnson. Fires for 3. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Capella. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Capella's got 4 points this quarter. VanVleet against Fox. Pass to Castle. Cornette sets a screen. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Fox finds Castle. Inside, Cornette. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Okogie, the pass to VanVleet. Knocks down the triple. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Few players shoot it with as much arc as VanVleet does. That thing brings rain when he shoots.
Pass to Castle. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Down low. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Durant. Durant's got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Fox. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce. So he gets up fast to ram it home.
VanVleet against Fox. Pass to Okogie. Fires the 3. And Houston another 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now here's Fox. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
Pass to Okogie. there's the screen. There's the triple. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Castle. Finished off the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Okogie. Here's Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Pass to Castle. Cornette sets a screen. Fires for three. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Fox. De'Aaron Fox just battling in there.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
What a slam. Come on, Jabari Smith. Jr., don't do him like that.
Fox, the pass to Cornette. San Antonio moving the ball around. Back to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Barnes against Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Spurs ball.
So for the Rockets, Alperen Sengun's checked in for Clint Capella, and it's Amin Thompson in for Okogie. Olynyk checked in for San Antonio. Sohan comes in for Johnson. And here's Fox. Over Van Vliet. And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. 11-point game. Castle against Thompson. The kick to Durant from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Barnes from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson outside. Over Castle. And another basket for Houston.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Fox, the pass to Sohan. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Durant. The three is up. And again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Spurs trail by 19. Fox for three. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. To the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Fox. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Time now to present our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Now here's Durant, pass to Van Vliet. Here's Sengun, covered by Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Back to Van Vliet, jacks up a three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Vassell passes to Fox. Grabs the rebound again! And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Durant surveying the D. Pass to Van Vliet. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth. Nice shot by Durant.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all three levels.
Wembanyama, screen on Van Vliet. Castle on the wing. From downtown, it's money from deep.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Rockets.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Bryant, no good. Pass to Van Vliet. Houston working the ball around. Back to Durant. Here's the three, and again for three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. And here's Vassell from the arc. Adams grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant inside, covered by Bryant. Excellent D there from Bryant. Here's Harper. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kevin Durant.